What's good, people? My name is Rohin. Welcome back to Tap My Buttons. Today, we are essentially going to go through everything you need to know about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which is essentially the reboot sequel to Call of Duty Modern Warfare that came out in 2019. It's quite a mouthful to say. It's actually a reboot sequel of a game that came out a long time ago. I mean, I remember playing the original Modern Warfare 2. That one released back in like 2009. I remember playing that on PC. But anyway, we are 1 week away from the release of this reboot sequel. I'm going to let you know everything you need to know essentially about this game. So, the worldwide release is 28th of October 2022. It will be coming out on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and a PC via Battle.net and Steam. So the last game that actually came out on Steam in terms of Call of Duty games anyway was Call of Duty World War II, and that was back in 2017. So that will certainly bring back some of the player base like myself who refuse to, use the likes of another launcher like Battle.net just to play one game. And in case you didn't know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 does have a campaign as well, but in an effort to try and entice people to play the game before, they just jump straight into multiplayer, they are going to be releasing the campaign a week early on all platforms. So that will be releasing on the 20th of October, and you will be able to download it and play it straight away. Of course, you won't be able to play the actual multiplayer until the release date of 28th of October. And there's also some new mechanics in the entry. These include the ability to hang off walls and ledges and shoot. You can also lean out of vehicles now, mantle on top of the rooftop, which is quite cool. And they have also revamped the leveling up system and Gunsmith 2. I don't know if you guys got a chance to check that out during the beta, but I sure did, and it was quite cool. Then you also have a whole list of game modes that you guys can be checking out. So you got your standard affair of team deathmatch. Obviously, you got two teams of 6 facing off against each other until you reach a score point of 75. Then you got domination. Then you got invasion. So invasion, in case you don't know, is essentially where 40 players face off against each other, and basically it's 20v20, and you're facing off against AI enemies. It's kind of a large scale warfare type mode. Then you got ground war, which kind of reminds me of like conquest mode from Battlefield. And essentially with that one, you got huge teams of 32 players where you battle to hold objectives basically and certain areas within the map. Then you got prisoner rescue, which is a hostage situation is in the background of this mode. That's kind of the forte of the mode. And essentially, one team of 6 players will have to locate the hostages and extract them. Then you got a knockout mode, which basically is more or less like prisoner rescue, but in this one, you don't have any respawns, and you have to hold a package to earn points and win. Then you got hardpoint, a classic, so you got to defend a moving objective, and again, that one is 6v6. And then you also have search and destroy, another classic mode. And for those who are playing on PC, you will be happy to know that the minimum system requirements are as so. You got Windows 10 64-bit. You can rock anything between a i5 3570 or a Ryzen 5 1600X. Oh wow, i5 3570. We're going quite back there. 8GB of RAM. If you got something like a GTX 670 or a Radeon RX 4070, you'll be fine. You only need about 2 gig of VRAM and a 25 GBs of space. That's quite interesting. Okay, only takes up 25 gig. Then the recommended specs are Windows 10, 64-bit, at least a 4770K i7 that is, and at least a Ryzen 7 1800X, 16 GB of RAM, a GTX 670 or even a RX 580 from AMD. VRAM is 2 GB recommended as a minimum, and again 25 GB of space. And it also is going to support ultra wide on the PC. You're going to see a introduction of NVIDIA's DLSS 2, maybe DLSS 3 as well. We're not too sure at this point. AMD's FSR technology is going to be present as well. So is Intel's EXSS support as well, which is their own upscaling technology too. And they are actually boasting that there will be over 500 actually, customizable settings. And ray tracing is going to be one of them too. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting release for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. As you may or may not know, Vanguard was a utter disaster last year when that came out. I actually remember seeing a free-to-play weekend within 2 weeks of the game releasing, and they even halved the game in... You'd halve the price from like 50 quid to 24.99 is what I believe picking it up for. So that was quite the bargain. Will that happen with Modern Warfare 2? I don't think so. I think there's much more of a bigger player base for Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare was a big hit when it released back in, when was that now? 2019. So yeah, I myself will be checking out Modern Warfare 2. It does seem to be quite interesting, and it seems that they have gone a little bit further with the visuals as well. So I will be sure to check that out and check out multiplayer, which looks fun. I love the amount of maps and variety that they brought, and hopefully they'll bring back some old ones from the original release that I placed back in 2009 even. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please don't forget to drop a like and hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and drop a comment down below. Until next time, guys, thank you very much for dropping by.